Yes, good afternoon, GAVarkadz, and welcome dito sa ating Gusto Ko Aware Ka. Let us talk about all that matters. Ayan, it is a discussion with a certain topic, and our topic for today is habits of a highly effective person. And syempre naman, kasama natin ang ating mentor, Ma'am Lynn Malaluan, all the way from London. Ayan, so shoutout muna sa mga kasama natin, GAVarkadz. Shoutout to Eteline Dakutan, Tamsakdan po, magandang hapon. Desiree of Corion, Garcia, hello po, good afternoon. Ayan, maraming salamat. Hello po, Sir Rick and Ma'am Lynn from Kuya Andy Akin. Ayan, magandang hapon, GAVarkadz. At hindi ko na nga patatagalin, GAVarkadz. Siyempre ay tatawagin ko na, nandyan lang sa baba. Yung ating mentor. Ayan, Ma'am Lynn, kung naririnig mo po ako, medyo naka-against the light po kayo. Ayan, at mas maganda po kung nandun kayo sa mga orchids. Sa mga orchids, ayan, kitang-kita ang inyong kagandahan. Ang inyong kariktan. Kariktan, ang lalim naman ng Tagalog ko. Ayan, so welcome sa ating lahat, GAVarkadz. Ayan, welcome everyone. Ayan, so parang may ahas sa likod ko. No? Buhok yun, buhok. Yung hangin kasi, ayan. So ito na, GAVarkadz. Let us go welcome all the way from London. Alas 5 na nga po ngayon sa Pilipinas, alas 10 naman ng umaga doon sa London, GAVarkadz. Let us all welcome our mentor, Ma'am Lynn Malaluan. Palakpakan. Hello, Ma'am Lynn, kumusta po kayo?
Magandang hapon, Philippines, and thank you so much for having me today. I'm always excited to being with you guys, and of course, makasama ko si Sir Vic today. Hello, Jerry. Just shout out to Jerry. She is I think she's one of the
yes, our president at GAV community po.
That's the one, yeah. Okay, so today I would invite you to a conversation about habits of highly effective person. Okay, so remember that yung show natin na ito, it's not about me. It's actually about you. What matters to you, and what matters to to life, to your personal empowerment. So yung tanong natin is habits of highly effective person. Ano pa sa palagay nyo yung mga habits ng highly effective person? So yun siguro yung isa sa mga katanungan natin. And just wanna shout out to Keisha, Andy, and Jerry. Guys, type nyo lang dyan sa comment. What do you think yung habits ng isang highly effective person? Kasi, you're saying something, Vic?
Wala po. Welcome everyone. Shout out also to Rachel, May Bayado, Kisha Balane, and of course, kay Ma'am Jerry ulit. Maraming salamat sa mga greetings nyo. Pwede nyo na may send sa GCash kung sakali. And GAVarkadz, by the way, we have a special raffle later on. So ipamalitan nyo na, i-chismis nyo na itong ating show. Kailangan sa loob na 5 minuto, nandito na sila lahat. Okay? So pakisabi, pinatawag namin silang lahat. Ayan, thanks so much, GAVarkadz. Go ahead, Ma'am Lynn.
Wow. So far, I've got here something from Jerry. She said, discipline is one of the habits of highly effective person. We're gonna go through all of this. Yung sa tingin nyo are habits of highly effective person. All right? So it's very important yung isip nyo kung ano yung naisip nyo, kung ano nga ba siya sa palagay nyo. Sir Vic, what about you? What do you think is habits of highly effective person? Ano ba siya? Hindi ka marinig.
Nag-mute pala ako, sorry. Para sa akin, habits, di ba medyo marami, pero siguro bibigyan lang ako 3 lang. Siguro yung we plan ahead of time.
Plan ahead.
The second thing is, we need to anticipate what might happen. Anticipation. At saka, we need to be, yung ating perspective must always be positive.
That's actually quite powerful. It's so powerful. Yung sinabi mo na perspective, napaka-powerful niyan. Kasi, in as much as we try to cover as much as we can when we are planning something, parang minsan di ba si Murphy? Have you heard of Murphy? Murphy just suddenly turns up and somehow out of the equation, may humaharang. Sabi nga ni, ano ba ibig sabihin ni Joy Kabargada?
Naharang po. Ads po yan, ma'am, sa natin, sa YouTube channel.
Harang. But actually, the word is also relevant. kasi parang may humahad lang minsan sa ginagawa natin. So, yun yung sinasabi nilang Murphy. Okay? Murphy is law of Murphy. And sometimes may mga ganyan na dumarating na no matter how much you plan ahead, somehow hindi umuubra yung plano. Right? So, today, ano nga ba yung high habits ng highly effective person? So guys, please shout out yung mga, sa palagay nyo, yun yung mga habits. And so far, we have discipline, we have planning ahead, we have anticipating what might happen, what could happen. And also, it's very important yung personal perspective, the way we look at things. All right. Okay. So, saan ba natin nakuha tong topic na to? Of course, what is important for me is empowering you. Where to get the source? I'm inspired by the book called 7 Habits of Highly Effective Person. But then again, this is very much written in such a way that it's done for organizations, not just on individuals, but it's also done for organizations, companies, and how to work in big teams. So from small person to group of people to big teams, and then from companies who could collaborate. So yun yung intention, right? But happy birthday, Vic! Sir Vic, it's happy birthday today.
Birthday ko pala.
Birthday mo!
Ayan, thank you guys.
Happy birthday! I would say you are one of the most highly effective person I met recently in my life. You're very organized with what you do. You embody the characteristic of an effective person. So that's shout out to you. I think that's a birthday sort of feedback. Okay, so we have here something from Andy. Andy is always participating. Thank you so much, Andy. For me po, yung habit discipline, sarili para magawa yung mga work niya, my appointment, Sunday, going to church, magpasalamat, priority, family, love life, kung single. Okay, of course, whether you're single, you are in relationship, of any form, you need to be very effective as an individual kasi may expectations, di ba? There is expectations. So, unang-una natin is, ano ba yung habit? So, let's work on the definition first ng habit. So, habit is an intersection between what you want and why you want something. Then, another one is how you're gonna do it, and then the other thing is why you're doing something such whatever, right? So ano ba yung habit? So when it comes to habit, the intersection between your skills, your knowledge, and your desires. So kung meron kang gusto, you will pursue that matter. So you want something, right? May gusto ka. So alam mo yung gusto mo. Pangalawa is you know bakit mo gusto siya. And then, so una gusto, tapos ano yung gusto mo, bakit mo siya gusto, and then paano mo makuha yung gusto mo. So you could create a habit based on that three elements, and doon na nagkakaroon kayo ng intersection in that 3 elements. So remember and first of all, may gusto ka, and ano yung gusto mo, bakit mo yun gusto, and saka mo palang ma-workout yung paano. Now, ang problema kasi ng tao, minsan, ang wino-worry nila is yung paano kagad. First of all, you need to define first, okay? So, once you have this as a mindset, you create a habit based on that. So, let's just say, maglagay tayo ng example. Habit of your finance, right? Let's say, habit of your finance. I'm so broke and I need to make cash, or I'm so broke I need to build a house. So first of all, you know that you want something, and then you are going to define kung ano yung house na yon, o ano yung bank amount na kailangan mo, and then saka mo work out yung how. Then you have to start the habit from based on those 3 elements, right? So skills, knowledge, and then your desires. So, ano yung unang-una? So, alam na natin na meron kang desire. Alam mo na ito yung gusto mo. O gusto mo magpapayat. Diba? Kunyari, yun yung mga habits eh. You create habits. O gusto mo matuto ng, I don't know, you want to I think some of you here are still students. So you wanted to have your degree. Dapat alam mo kung bakit mo gusto yung degree, hindi dahil binigay ng nanay ang tatay mo na, oy, mag-aral ka. So you just suddenly found yourself trying to study something that you have no desire. It's just really is a tragedy of time because you're investing time on something you don't like. So it's very important you need to like it. So ano yung first principle of habit is understanding bakit, right? So yun na nga yung paradigm. Your paradigm and your mindset will have an impact on this. And then out of the 4 elements, which is your mindset, there's a thing called your personal victory, right? Ano ba yung personal victory na yan? Sa personal victory, dun mo na i-create yung unang-una, kinakailangan proactive ka. Wag mo nang hintayin yung wag mo nang hintayin kaya yung life to appear. Hindi, kasi you can create your own luck today. You don't wait for something to happen para dumating, because you can create. Whatever we do right now is just out of our awareness. Kung ano lang kasi yung kaya ng awareness natin. Kasi we are a manifestation of our interpretation ng ating naiintindihan. So it's so parang it's a catch-22 really. When we were created as human being, marami na tayong potential. Kaso mo, ini-stop natin yung potential natin, di ba? Kasi baka ganito, baka sabihin nila, kasi sabi nito, hindi uubra. So it's very important that you have to remove all those barriers. Create ka lang ng something. Lagi ka lang mag-create. Create ka lang ng create. It's like your community. When you first got started in 2011, I think you started in 2011. It was nothing, right?
2010.
And 2010. So in 2010, it was nothing. It was just a concept. It was an idea. Put all some artists together, put some resources together, and then we gonna, re-review nyo siya paulit-ulit. Ganun din lang naman yun eh. It's like that. You start from nothing. So for those people who are still unsure, it's okay to have nothing, because nothing means it's a canvas. Nothing means it's an opportunity. So like now we have pandemic, and then you feel, wala na akong chance. Kasi nagsara na yung mga ganito, nagtanggalan na ng mga ganito. Actually, this is your opportunity, if you look at it in a different way, to create something new. So we are now in the point of creation. We are in the point of a state of creation, start of creation. So you can create something new. And so far, I think your community online is like another creation that you put forward based on your real live shows, right? So from your personal victory, nandoon na yung kinakailangan, almost alam mo na yung outcome na gusto mo. So obviously wala namang nag-start ng ventures o nag-venture ng anything na nag-start sila na unsuccessful yung mindset nila, di ba? Laging successful yan. Ito yung kalalabasan yan. So it's like when you're building your house, nandoon yung blueprint of the house. Diba? Kaya kami architect eh. So before you start digging the soil and digging the grounds, the house is already complete. That is what it means, right? So begin with the end in mind. The house is already complete. So your community is already complete. And it's important na nandoon yung image of how it should look like upon its completion in real sense, in the actual tangible matter. So first is it's complete in your mind, and then at the second part of completion is the physical completion. Then dito na mapupunta yung yung personal management. Dito na mapupunta yung minding your emotion. Minding your emotion. So sabi nga ni Jerry, discipline. So discipline encompasses quite a lot of areas, which includes disciplining ourselves, disciplining our frustration, disciplining ourselves kung kailan tagigising. Gusto mo nga ng malaking bahay pero nakatambay ka naman, wala kang ginagawa, walang mangyayari yung kahit na may blueprint ka. So there must be an element of activity alongside your desires and your goals. Now, it's very important yun, yung tatlong elements na yun. So first is the mindset, then now the personal victory. So ano ba yung other element? Meron din tayong tinatawag na public victory. Yung public victory is, I would say, using the principle which I mentioned before, ni Napoleon Hill on Think and Grow Rich, right? And this is the philosophy of the mastermind principle. And you will find this in many areas of your life. Let's just say sa bahay nyo. So mastermind principle means every single person, individuals in your home are collaborating sa the same goal. It doesn't mean that you have to be the same individuals, but you are pursuing the same goals. So I think ang mga viewers natin are mainly young people, right? I don't know, Keisha. Habits po para sa akin yung nakasanayan na gagawin. That's right. Very good. So be careful sa mga nakasanayan natin. Kasi meron tayong mga nakasanayan na it's not producing anything for us. Okay? So be mindful about those kind of nakasanayan. Even mindset na nakasanayan, they are quite dangerous pag nakasanayan natin siya. So, dito na papasok yung fourth stage. Okay? Yung fourth stage. So, dito muna tayo sa third stage is the public victory, which is being able to collaborate with other people. So, katulad natin, right? I have my own advocacy, and Servicas also has got his own personal advocacy, and then this GAV. So, although we are not directly working on a day-to-day basis, there's an element of collaboration. Okay. Now, ganun din dun sa loob ng GAV. Some of you have different intentions on a day-to-day basis. You are a teacher or you're studying to become a teacher. I know some of you are. Some of you are on YouTube and doing your thing there, right? And some of you are still in their own profession. Nagtitinda kayo ng kung ano-ano sa online. So, but then again, you come together based on one goal. And yung energy and effort and intention, pinagsasama-sama. So, nandun na yung public victory. And it's very important to have interdependence within the group. Kasi hindi po pwedeng isa lang yung napapagod. Diba? Hindi pwedeng isa lang yung napapagod. It's more effective kung pare-parehong nag-chip in. And this is the principle of it's better to have 1% effort of 100 men rather than 100% effort of one person. Kasi mas powerful yun. Do you think Apple as a company, Steve Jobs did it all by himself? Do you think si Elon Musk did it all by himself? They did not do it all by themselves. These people nag-invite sila to took on board ng some of the finest brains in engineering, in creative arts, in promotion. Kasi hindi mo kayang gawin mag-isa, no matter gaano ka katalino. So if anyone here is still in the mindset of kayang-kaya ko to on my own, I think you will struggle in many ways pag inisip mo na ganun. Pero kung hi, Keisha, tama yan din. Dapat, pare-pareho, dapat mag-e-effort. Yes, of course. In any relationship. In any relationship. And that could be even applicable sa married life. That could be applicable sa mga estudyante, sa eskwelahan, and sa any relationship that you can have in your lifetime. Okay. So, nandito yung interdependence, and then nandito na din tayo so once you have the interdependence relationship, everybody chip in. By the way, medyo kailangan nating be mindful about one thing about interdependence and relationship when there's collaborative effort. Sometimes kasi, ito yung nauuna, we wanted to be understood. We wanted to be understood. So everyone is a human nature na gusto natin maintindihan tayo. Tama ba yun? Naiinis tayo pag hindi tayo maintindihan ng mga partners natin, ng mga asawa natin, ng nanay at tatay natin. Parang sa fast food chain po, may iba-ibang toka. That's correct. Benta ng isang araw, sama-sama tayo talaga dyan. Yeah, tulungan. Ngayon, one of the challenges about tulungan is, ang lahat ng individual, in general, we wanted to be understood first. Tama ba yon? Thumbs up kayo dyan kung totoo. We want to make sure we are understood. Now, going back to the principles of Napoleon Hill, is whatever you like, you have to give first. So this is the reverse of that. Whatever you like for yourself, kailangan mo ibigay muna. So, paano yun mag-a-apply sa interdependency and public victory? So, ang ibig sabihin nun, kinakailangan muna natin na umunawa bago tayo unawain. Mahirap gawin sa una, pero yun kasi yung principles na nakakatulong ba? Kasi isipin mo na lang ha, kung yung gusto ko lang parati ang masusunod, do you think I will find a lot of friends around me? Ikaw, kayo, if yung gusto mo lang yung nasusunod, do you think I got a virtual hug from Vince and Cruz? Thank you. I can feel the love. Share Dan, thank you.
And Mamina, I'd like also to greet Cici Atina Alcantara is watching right now on Facebook. And also David Mendoza. Shout out and welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That's right. And so whenever and in any relationship that applies, whether it's, sa bahay natin, yun nga, balik tayo dun sa the smallest unit of relationship like mom and dad, or daughter and mom or daughter and dad, kung ano man yun, or boss and employee, or it could be in the church, it could be on any relationship where it exists. And usually here, I think we refer to relationship at home and relationship in organizations. So it's very important that in order for us to take advantage of the win-win situation, kailangan win-win, hindi lang for one person to win. Kasi pagka merong imbalance of isa lang entity yung nag-win, parang magi-struggle yung relationship. One person or one partnership will feel depleted. Parang puro na lang ang ako, parang ganon. Yeah, bigay na lang ako ng bigay, or ako na lang yung napagod. But what if you seek to understand in the view of everybody seeking to understand, then walang naghihintay na, ba't hindi mo ako naintindihan? Kasi nagsimula tayo sa principle na I want to understand you first. Diba? Okay. So, yun yung where the synergy and where the effective relationship would be very powerful when it comes to interdependence of relationship, interdependent working environment, interdependent work between any situation. Yeah. And then anyway, would you want to shout out for a bit? Dapat magkaintindihan po ang lahat. Yeah, we can only do that, Keisha, by first us giving yung element ng understanding the other. Minsan may mafe-feel natin, ano ba yung mga situation where you feel you're not understood, or there is animosity in the group or animosity in a relationship, or when there is parang may kulang, or parang merong sagabal. Ano yung nafe-feel nyo dyan? So, Vince is shared. Keisha, magkaintindihan. Okay. Do we have any questions here, Servic? Hello, ma'am. Ivory is here. Okay, let me just go through the questions here. At 42. What do you mean by at 42? Discipline. Okay, fantastic. Oh, Sophia. Hello, Sophia. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Servic. Oh, a lot of people love you, Servic. Joy, tamsak dan. Tambay muna saglit. Okay. Mm-hmm. Si Joy is, Anymore. Rachel. Hello, Rachel. And Keisha and Andy. And Jerry. Hello. So, nandito na yung, so let's go back again. So, mindset, yung perspective natin, yung principle of the habit, saan ba yung three elements na gagaling, and then your personal aspect of your effectivity, then the collaborative aspect of effectivity. Kasi minsan, napapansin nyo yun, ang isang tao na napakagaling, pero kung siya lang yung magaling and walang nakikipag-work sa kanila, parang may missing, di ba? Something is missing. Vince, minsan po kasi iba yung ugali ng tao, lalo na sa trabaho, ma'am. Minsan may di magkaintindihan. So, Vinci. Hi, Vinci. Yeah, ang hindi pagkakaintindihan usually is because one wants to be understood more than the other. Or there was no clear communication, di ba? Pag hindi kayo nag-usap, tinapos nyo na lang ng parang walang completion, parang naputol na lang nawala. And then it becomes a little bit, uncertain for all parties. Yun yung sitwasyon doon pagka yung hindi nagkakaintindihan. So ikaw, Servic, how do you work out when there is hindi pagkakaintindihan? Kasi okay lang tayo kung personal aspect, di ba?
Yes.
Of an highly effective person, okay lang tayo kasi kayang-kaya natin yung sarili natin. But when it comes to working with other people, kaya nandito na yung mga singles. Why they're so amazing and they're single, right? If we are so amazing, we could relate so well with other people and always create a relationship constantly with other human being. Nag-get niyo ako yung it's an invitation, really. I'm not provoking. I'm inviting you to consider those aspects.
Yes. And when it comes to someone's effective, an effective person when it comes to relationship, for me, being the leader at yung sa GAV, ano lang po, I still ask, kahit yung mga plans namin sa mga shows, lalo sa mga events, so I ask them if they have any suggestions, anything that they want to add, any, meron ba silang criticism or they do like to say something negative na nakikita nila. So, kailangan tanungin din yun, hindi lang puro magaganda, baka nahiya lang sila magsabi sa akin. Di ba? So, I ask them kung and anything that they wanted to improve. It's very important because we're not just doing this dahil kami ay sumasahod. So, well, in fact, ay wala nga. So, mas masarap kasi magtrabaho nang wala kang binibilang at hindi ka nagbibilang. It's because you enjoy it and you love it and there's a purpose in it. That's all. Thank you.
That's very true. And by the way, shout out to the group kasi yesterday I was there listening to your conversation and I saw what you just said there very briefly because I got interrupted. And I saw how it was run and it was a relationship based on mutual respect and equal, parang yung point of view ng bawat isa is invited. So nandoon na yung ano yung mai-contribute ng bawat isa, ano yung perspective ng bawat isa. So in organization, this is just what you call this, a manifestation na people are there really to give and to be as open and as open as giving as possible without feeling that I gave too much, right? Kasi everybody is putting an effort. Now, this relationship applies to one-to-one relationship or to a big organization relationship. That the same thing apply. Now, ano naman yung fourth element, right? Ano naman yung fourth element. And sabi ko nga, una muna is, ano ma yung habit? Definition niya. Oh, okay, Andy. Andy is always interacting. Dapat kasi pag we are in a group, mag-open muna sa isa't isa para we know each other. Minsan yung isang tao, malakas ang impact sa ugali, pero pag alam niyo na yung past na intindihan mo, absolutely, that's true, Andy. Pero ulila na. Kapag yung person ay ulila na. Okay. I think I understood what he meant. Yeah, it's actually, this is where the part of the win-win situation is, where we have to understand, seek to understand before seeking to be understood. Kasi minsan, akala natin, we put them in the box because they are behaving in a certain way, and then we paint that box based on their behavior. But we don't know why they're behaving in such way. Maybe they're hurting, or maybe they are, they are hurting, they're in pain, or they have an experience of X that we don't know about. So that's why meron pa silang trauma. Or sometimes you don't know until you really get to know people as you go along in relationship. This is na pumapasok yung renewal. Ano renewal? I need to first, is there 2 stages. I would like to look at that in 2 stages. Renewal of my own self, which is kinakailangan mag-de-skills ako or re-skills ako all the time. Certain skills that I've learned before, I may unlearn, and then I can learn new ones. So kaya sabi ko, de-skills and re-skills. Pareho lang yun eh. There are things na masyadong mabigat na sa atin na alam na natin yung bagay na yun, na siya naman na hindi siya yung naghahad lang to learn new things. So kaya kinakailangan mag-de-skills tayo. So re-skills means you can create new things and give room para sa something na bago. Right now, the universe and the world has changed so drastically over a period of 12 months. And countries are changing, individuals are changing. So our way of life is going to change. Whether we like it or not, our life is already changed, right? Kailangan nating tanggapin yun na talagang hindi na yan babalik doon sa dati. Kailangan na natin mag-adapt sa a new paradigm, is a new way to look at things. Kasi iba na eh, marami nang nabago. Hindi naman ibig sabihin sa pasama. Kung hindi, kaya lang naman natin nilalagay na pangit yung definition is because hindi tayo pa komportable doon. Pero once we become used to it, makikinang okay na din siya. So renewal means we have to sharpen our saw every day. If not every day, at least periodically. So if we can sharpen our saw, ano ba ibig sabihin ng sharpen our saw? Ang ibig sabihin nun is hasain natin yung sarili natin. So if we're struggling and we're struggling on a certain aspect of our life, and that could be your I don't know, your health or your finance or your relationship, you'll find that kinakailangan nating look at that and see what else you can learn. What else you can learn? Maybe you could learn from some coaching, some mentoring, or you could learn new skills if you don't want mentoring or coaching. By the way, these days, hi Ria Lumagbas, good afternoon. Coaching and mentoring is very essential now these days kasi bakit ba tayo may coaching and mentoring? Suddenly, 20, 30 years ago, wala namang coaching and mentoring eh. Di ba ang coach and mentors lang noon is anybody who is a religious leader who can become your coach or your mentor. So that will be your spiritual mentor. Or sometimes it's your teacher. Pag may paborito kang teacher, nagiging mo siyang mentor. And usually, kung may paborito kang tiyo, tiya, lolo, lola, or nanay and tatay, so those could be your mentor of your life, right? Ngayon, hindi na ganun masyado. Mapapansin nyo, sometimes the social media influencers mentor you more than anything else because you stop listening to your mom and dad. Because your mom and dad probably has a non-traditional way of life or napag-iwanan na sila ng change ng mundo. So napapansin nyo na makikinig ba ako sa nanay at tatay ko? Napag-iwanan na siya ng trend. makikinig ba ako sa teacher ko, hindi ko naman siya nakikita parate because we are now online? And or makikinig ba ako sa religious leader ko, having different faith or meron na akong distortion of faith. So ngayon, mas influence tayo ng media or technology. So, maraming mga elements na nakapag-influence the way we choose to listen, the way we choose to pay attention. And napakalaki ng impact nun every day sa ating performance and sa ating effectivity. So if we are going to be highly effective person, which is the topic today, if you're gonna be a highly effective person, kinakailangan nating sinasharpen natin yung saw. You could be reading books. You can sign up for somebody who's willing to coach you and somebody who is gonna mentor you, or go on any course that could lead you to where you want to be next. By the way, education is unending. It really doesn't end until the day we die. Pwede pa tayong ma-educate. Gustuhin lang natin, di ba? So far, this is what we call working from the inside out. And because you're always going through inside before it shows up. Kasi whatever shows up is a manifestation of whatever is inside. So I think you, Sir Vic, would like to shout out to some new people. We have Edgar, who just
Yes,
turned up
Edgar
here.
Slim, shout out. Of course, shout out also to Rio Lumagbas again. Excellent naman dito kay Vinci Ann Cruz, kay Shabalani, shout out Ivory Tignel. Maraming salamat, and to all who are staying, yung mga hindi nagsasalita, shout out sa inyo. And masyado kayong tahimik po yung Andy Aquino, ating best in recitation. Ayan. Isang Marieta Julian, shout out. All the way from Castilla Zambales. Andaya Bell, Jim Rochebal from Boracay Aklan. Shout out sa'yo siyempre. Welcome po. Joy Cabarcada again. Thank you so much for coming over. Rachel May Bayadog, of course. Yan Tayo TV. Direct General Yan Tayo TV. Welcome. Thank you sa greetings sa GAVarkadz. And once again to Ma'am Jerry Apu. And to Desers of Carion and Etilin Dakotan. GAVarkadz, chismis natin itong ating live. At ayan na ating pa-hashtag. Hashtag GAV, gusto ko aware ka. Ayan. So, ayan. So pag nag-hashtag kayo, tama na yung dalawa. At makikita ko naman, ako naman ang naglilista dito. While Ma'am Lynn is talking. So she will do the talking, I will do the typing of your names. Okay? So go ahead, Ma'am Lynn.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So in a way, this is a birthday celebration of, of a leader, and it's very timely because we're also giving away some cash prize.
Yes.
So that's kaya i-shout out nyo lang sa mga friends nyo. Make sure you are here in this conversation. Kasi kung wala ka sa conversation na to, hindi ka ma-awardan yung cash prize na yan.
Correct.
So, if you think this is useful for you, my invitation for you is, so I'll tell you a little bit about myself. So bakit ba ako napunta dito? This is not about me, okay? This is all about you. And the intention is to share as much as I can. Ang background ko is, probably some people say, sino ba to nagsasalita dito, right? What the heck? And, what made you so qualified to be here and talking to us about these topics? So, I'm a mother of 2 children. I have a grown-up. I have a 22-year-old son and 16 years old na tuta. And background ko is, I've always lived in the UK, and been here for quite some time now. Studied in the UK, completed my degree in PS Information Systems and Design. So those days, that was the thing to do, right? They want to be a systems analyst, yun daw yung title. And, 20 years ago, that was the thing. And then when I had my children, I realized that the traditional path doesn't work for me. So you can, the philosophy based on work, studying, and then finding a job, and then going for the best job did not fulfill my greatest desires in life. Ito na yung habits. And I realized I wanted more. I wanted freedom of time. I wanted flexibility as a mom. And I wanted to be able to be very mobile. So I like to travel around the world. And in pursuit of all those needs, I realized that the traditional job doesn't fulfill me until I came across a way of looking after my physical self and my mindset. And during that period of 10 years, which I've been doing over the last 10 years, I'm totally focused on just taking care of myself, my body, and my mind. And during that period of 10 years, what we just did was help other people to do exactly the same thing. So mentoring and coaching became a thing for me. It became a passion. It becomes a way of life. And so the 10-year experience and the 10-year work gave me an opportunity to reach out to as many people as I can. So if you're thinking I need to have qualification, you don't need qualification as such in life these days in the way that traditional qualification used to work in the past. Your experience sometimes could lead you to something bigger than you thought, right? So all you need is somebody to guide you in the right direction. And my job is to do that now. So if you like to reach out, please make sure you reach out. And my coaching is limited to a few people. And by the way, if you are from the Philippines, you don't pay for the coaching and the mentoring. Okay, you don't pay for the coaching and the mentoring. I don't charge for that. My intention is to help as many women as I can. And if you're a man, you can reach out to women in their 40s to live an empowered life. Because most of the time, women in their 40s, they are the ones struggling to find a way, especially sa ating culture and tradition. We are so overwhelmed with being a mom, so we become the chef, we become the cleaner, we become the nanny, we become the wife, and then we forget being us. Ngayon, nag-change na naman yan. Kasi in the Philippines, even in the Philippines, women also work as much as the men are working, and they put together ang kanilang finances in the same pot. And then there's more, the bigger the income, the more stress families could face. Ito yung isa sa mga things na hindi na pagtutuunan ng pansin. Akala lang natin pag wala tayong pera, malaking problema natin. Actually, the more the income comes in, the more complex the elements ng kanilang relationship ay nakikita nila sa relasyon nila sa kanilang pamilya. So that's my advocacy. And so reach out, send me your friend request, and I'm happy to take you on. So that my qualification. So I would say we done some life coaching and some personal development based in the UK, and which we transfer or we share with our members. Yun yung important sa amin, and we're very successful doing that. So now, if you're gonna look at the habits of highly effective people, right, based on the four criteria, four elements, and each four elements we kind of break it down into little elements as well. Going back to the habits, so sa sum up ko lang, ang habits natin always starts from three things. Okay, our desire, yung ano yung gusto, yung parang we want something, and then our knowledge, so paano ba gagawin, and then the other one is the skills. So yung knowledge i-apply mo papaano mismo. So knowledge is yung paano, parang almost magkapareho sa Tagalog. Parang almost knowledge is skills and desire. And then i-apply natin on our personal level, and then i-apply natin with other people, and then we keep on repeating, rehearsing, and refining ourselves throughout that journey. And guys, may mga tanong ba kayo dito? Ayokong mapasobra na naman yung examples ko kasi minsan napapasobra and then we are off topic. So we don't want to be off topic. Sir Vic, you have to help me on this.
Yeah, Ayan. God bless din po, Miss Lynn Malaluan. Thank you in advance from Riel Magbas. At may sinasabi kanina dito si Ivory. Ako ma'am, kahit walang pera, sanay na ako. Basta importante may pagkain na katabi para kakainin ng mga anak ko.
But you still need money. You still need money to buy your food, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Baka Gcash siya na lang, ma'am.
Alam mo, Ivory, alisin mo na lang yung statement na kahit wala akong pera. Why don't you say, this is part of empowerment, okay? This is something about, I was just having a conversation with Sir Vic this morning, earlier on, to say, ang statement ng mga Pilipino is a contradiction of law of abundance. Law of abundance states that, why can't you just say, I'm so happy when I have food for my children, instead of, kahit wala akong pera? Because it's a contradiction. If you don't have money, how can you buy the food? So, pwede na natin tanggalin yung kahit wala akong pera. Oy ha, wag magagalit pag sinabi ko to. Kahit wala akong pera, pwede na natin tanggalin yon. Mas maganda yung statement na law of abundance would be, I'm so happy. Ito na sabi, masaya ako. Importante sa akin, I have food for the kids. Because when you say it's important for me to have food for the kids, that means you have a source of finding the food or finding a way to buy the food. Kasi pag nilagay pa natin kahit wala, okay lang ako. No, you're not okay nang wala kasi hindi ka makakabili ng pagkain. So ito yung I think Filipinos, I think we are contradicting our own statement. And sometimes I think it's just a way, or is it just a way of us expressing ourselves, Sir Vic? Is it the way we do it?
Yes. Just like that. Mahilig lang po talagang gumagano ng Pilipino.
Meron tayong konting drama and then yung parang punchline. So if you are cultivating the habits of becoming effective, one of the things that we can look into is, how do you empower your language? Kasi andito na yung habits of the language. Habits of the way we say. And I've seen a lot of people who don't have a lot of money, but they are so abundant. Abundant in the way of thinking, abundant in the way of living. I used to have an uncle and auntie, and then dumating kami sa bahay nila. Ito yung example lang ha. Example ko lang to. When I was a young kid, and ito yung uncle and auntie na talagang wala silang kapera-pera. And then we arrived in their house para matulog kami ng gabi na yon. And then, ang pagkain lang nila was, alam mo yung sapsap? Alam niyo ba yung sapsap? Yeah, yes. Yung flat na fish na puti.
Pinangat sa kamatis. Sarap.
Alam mo yun yung isa sa pinakamurang tuyo. Nakatuhog siya sa parang stick. And yun ang isa sa pinakamurang tuyo. Kasi ang mga mahal na tuyo is yung biya, di ba? Mahal yun, di ba? Yung mga tinapa na something, mahal yun. So, ang kanila is yung sapsap. And you know, yung auntie ko na yon, sabi niya, Lynn, okay, we're gonna have a feast, right? Sabi niya gano'n, we're gonna have a feast and lulutuin ko lang tong sapsap na to kasi nakatuhog siya dun sa, dun sa stick. Lulutuin ko lang tong sapsap na to and maghahain tayo ng pagkain. So, inaano niya dun sa abuhan niya, dun sa kalan na yung uling, and niluluto niya yon. And the way she expressed herself is, it was like a feast. She didn't complain that, oh, I'm so sorry, this is all I have. But she looked at it in, we're going to share this together, and it's going to be all right, right? So, I think it's her language, and I was inspired by that language. She didn't look at it as it was sapsap. It was almost close to nothing, and but it was a feast in her mind. So I think it's important yung ating language. So guys, you know, if we are here in the place of empowerment, and by the way, this is not about being righteous. Okay, we can choose our language every single day. We can do. So, go back to you, Sir Vic. I think you'd like to do a raffle. You're now 8 minutes into the call, into the final hour, under the hour of the call. So,
yes, I'm preparing their names.
So while Sir Vic is preparing, let me just shout out to Queenie and hi Glenn, Sised, Abdurashi. Guys, why don't you show where you're calling from? Rosalie Respicio. We have Trina and Joanne. Guys, we'll put your name down if you tell us what you heard today. Nakinig ba kayo? So we have Ivory. Hi, Ivory. Ivory is very humble. I think so. Rosalie, Queenie, Glenn said Julia. Hi, Julia. And we have Jenny Mendoza, Simply Jerry. I find that they're all the same icon. Is it because it's coming from the same, using
It's
the
red,
same?
it's coming from YouTube. Then if it's blue from Facebook.
Ah, okay, I got it. Okay, so Vanji Poras, Rosalie, and Yan, si Yan Tayo TV is a bot. Is it a bot?
No, it's our technical director.
Hello, Yan. And si Glenn and Angel, Crisanto, Rosalie. We have quite a lot of people here. So the raffle is just finishing very shortly. Angel. Okay, fantastic. Excellent. So, is your raffle ready? It's very hot in the UK right now. So, siguro yung hot namin sa Philippines is your cold. And I'll tell you the temperature right now is really scorching for me. It's 16 degrees. 15
And
degrees.
ma'am, sa Olonga po 38 eh.
For
Yeah.
me, this is really hot.
Sometime in Pangasinan that was at 50. Oh,
5-0.
yes, 50. Too hot. Welcome, GAVarkadz, sa lahat na nandito to the first group. Mega love shoutout. Siyempre, sa lahat na nandito, Wendelin, Rosalie, Respicio, John Returia, shoutout. Angel Jumawas, ayan, how are you? Wendelin Tapales, Crisanto Sumara, hello, shower cross on Banyas, Trina Silos, welcome, Laarni Bayona, Julie Enriquez, welcome sa inyo lahat, said Abdurashi, ayan, sino pa bang hindi ko nabanggit, Baby Rose de La Paz, ayan, Maritas Ju, hello po, ayan, aha, sino pa ba, Glenn Eric Binondo, ayan, pero hindi siya taga Manila, napilitin nilang Binondo. So, ayan, welcome sa inyo lahat. At Simply Jerry, hello. Laarni Bayona, sino pa ba hindi ko nabanggit? Baka umiyak. And shout out to everyone. And we hope na nakarinig kayo ng ibang part ng sinasabi, sinishare ng ating mentor, Ma'am Lynn Malaluan. It's all about the habits of an effective individual or person, GAVarkadz. So, sa mga na late, you need to go back and get back with the recorded live later. So, gawin nyo lang background habang may ginagawa. Okay? So, thank you so much. Also, the Vanji Poras, hello po. Cheska Garcia, maraming salamat sa mga greetings ng GAVarkadz. Ayan. So, meron namang Gcash dyan, pwede nyo ipadala. Charot. Jelay Channel, hello. Shout out sa'yo. Jelay Channel. Sino pa ba hindi ko na ilagay? Si Jelay at saka si Vanji. Meron na. Jelay Channel. Adina Javar, ayan. Aha. Ma'am, do you have anything to add po?
Abot pa si Joy Palma. Kadarating lang niya. But I think abot pa siya sa raffle mo.
Ma'am, baka may gusto ka pa pong sabihin na please come over.
Okay, so guys, if you haven't sent me your friend request or if you need any coaching or mentoring, please reach out. You got to think about how you can to empower oneself in the modern times. You need a bit of a third point of view or a second point of view. And in life, you always find na meron tayong blind spots. Okay? So those who are driving, di ba, pag nagda-drive tayo, nakikita natin yung harapan, and then you can look at the mirror in front of you para makita natin yung likuran. Meron din tayong sa side na mirror para makita natin yung mga sides. Pero minsan, may basta na lang nagka-cut sa atin sa pagdadrive natin. And those are the blind spots. So how can you avoid the blind spot? How can you anticipate or how can you address your blind spot? And you can only address your blind spots when you have coaching and mentoring. Everybody needs a mentor. Everybody needs coaching. So whether it's your fitness, whether it's your relationship, or whether if it is your finance, reach out and then let's chat. Because I think everybody could benefit from a coaching one way or another. So guys, back to you. I think our raffle is ready. Make sure you send me your friend request and tell me what you're looking for in your life, how we can empower you better.
Ayan, welcome once again, GAVarkadz. Welcome to Jenny Mendoza. Oswelago, hello sa iyo, Wells. Gandara, Kes, welcome. At ganun din sila bagong dating si, aha, asan na? Bagong ang dating eh. Oho. Roberto de la Paz. Ayan, shout out to Roberto de la Paz. You know, they are husband and wives dito. Ayan. Na nagsama-sama na. Dapat yung mga anak niya, sinama niyo na. Para one big happy family tayo dito, GAVarkadz. And so, welcome everyone. And Queenie Bazar. Hello, welcome Ami Adrales. And Loli Bayona. Thank you so much, GAVarkadz. Jenny Liner, nice. Okay, so, i-copy-paste ko muna, GAVarkadz, ang inyong mga pangalan na nasa aking listahan. Ayan, medyo marami-rami ito. Aha. O nga, medyo marami ito. Copy. Then, i-paste natin sa ating ruleta. Ayan. And welcome once again to Direct John of Yanpai TV. Ayan. Welcome, Direct. Ayan. Check ko lang mabuti. Baka may umiyak sa inyo. Yung mga habol GAVarkadz umabol na kayo. Ayan, as of now, we have 58 entries. Oho, 58 entries. Oh my God. Dito na ba si Cheska Garcia? So, wala pa. Cheska Garcia. Ayan. Joy May, nandito ka na. Dayanara Joy Vlog. Miss Tek Tek. Aha. Joy Reyes, Alomi, meron na. Kate Dolores, meron na. Jonathan. Marvin. Vincent Cruz, Banji Porras. Okay, Simple Jerry, meron na. Baby Rose. Kandarakis, okay, meron na din. And GAVarkadz, at ilalabas ko na yung ating ruleta. At mamaya, invite ko kayo. No? We have our show at 7 p.m. GAVarkadz para sa ating mixed voices. Ayan, later on. Ayan, mixed voices. Naku, paano bang i-control? Control Z ba yun? Undo. Ayan. Undo. Nagkamali ako ng copy-paste. Ayan, and welcome once again everyone. We are about to have our special raffle. Ayan.
So excited about this raffle. On your birthday is a raffle. Incredible.
Thank you so much for the pa-birthday. Juvelin Samyon, Rachel Esma, and Catherine Valencia. Yan ang mga bago. Okay. Juvelin Samyon, Catherine Valencia, and Rachel Esma. Ayan, okay. So, add ko lang to. Then, we could start our special raffle. Yung mga habol-mabol na lang, kailangan natin tumakbo. At magluluto pa si Ma'am Lynn, ang kanilang lunch. Ayan, GAVarkadz. So, shuffle. As of now, we have 65 entries. Aha! Bongga, dami, no? And GAVarkadz, we have 65 entries. And I'd like to share on the screen ang ating GAVroleta. Ayan, GAVroleta. So, you could even check your names, GAVarkadz. Baka wala pa kayo dito. So, para alam nyo, okay? Ayan, so habang umikot-ikot, check nyo yung pangalan nyo. Baka dumoble pangalan nyo. Ayan. Si Nanay Yolanda, sige po, ihabol ko po kayo. Andito ka na, Ivory, Russell, Banjan, dito na kay Vincian Cruz. Si Nanay Yolanda na lang ang wala so far dito. Ayan, Nanay Yolanda Mirador and Dina Javar, I think, nandito ka na rin. Ayan, Nanay Yolanda and Ate Kim Vlogs na lang, okay? Ayan, Nanay Yolanda Mirador and Ate Kim. Okay. Then we could start our first spin for the first winner, GAVarkadz. Ayan, para medyo mabilis. Okay, shuffle. And our first winner will be... Yes, sino nga bang mapalad? Sa Rinet, nandito ka na rin. Jenny Mendoza, Faith, nandito ka na. Kompleto na kay Rosan Banyes. First winner, say present agad. Sige, Patricia, Raskay, at Talangita. The first winner is Angel Jumawas. Angel Jumawas, say present. Angel Jumawas. Mag-say present ka na. Dardarsam. Dardarsam, present, aba, nakatutok. Ang galing naman ng unang winner, present agad, congratulations. Ayan, so i-add lang natin si, ayun pa, si Joy Cabarga, tsaka si ang bago. Edna Lupas, nandito ka na rin. Vanji Poros, nandito ka na. And congratulations to the first winner. Ayan, so add lang natin yung dalawang bago. Si Patricia and Joy Cabarga. Copycat. Copy paste. And so GAVarkadz at 6 p.m. 7 p.m. pala. Yung ating mixed voices, okay? Samahan natin sila, okay, GAVarkadz? Ito na ating second winner. Tumutok lang GAVarkadz para mabilis. For the second winner. Hindi po tayo aliwin kapag kayo po ay nanalo na-pick na kayo, automatic remove po yan. Okay? So, 1 entry lang po tayo. Wala tayo aliwin. Siguro pag 100 yung paparapo. Charot. And the next winner, Simply Jerry. Simply Jerry, say present. Ma'am Jerry. Manong. Anyangan, Dardarsam. Say present. Shower out everyone and welcome. Ayan, maraming salamat. Opo, pwede pong sumali. Ayan yung mga nag-chat sa akin. Pag nanalo po kayo kahapon, iba po yung kahapon, iba yung ngayon. Okay? So, pwede pong sumali pa. Simply Jerry, nasan ka na? Manong Jerry, Dardarsam. Ayan. So, sige po, magana na kayo. Mag-hashtag na po yung iba. Huwag na kayong maya, don't be shy. Simply Jerry, where na ka? Ito na ba? Ayan, present. Congratulations. Hindi ko masyado napansin kasi ang haba ng present. Ayan. So, thank you so much. Yan ang ating second winner. At i-add lang natin itong ating may bago pa. Hindi po kayo mahiya. Sali lang ng sali. Walang shy dito. Ano ba yung mga apelidong ginagawa ko rito? Ayan, okay. So, may bago pa ba? So, para iabon na natin, kompleto na, simple, sure. Okay. Mami Pe, ayan, ano ka na lang, mag-comment, hashtag GAVarkadz for our third winner. Shuffle, then, this is it, pansit. Geraldine, iabot kita after itong ating paikot. Geraldine, masaya. The third winner is none other than You're welcome, Simply Jerry. And thank you sa ating sponsor. Ayan, shout out to Mami Fed, Klinya, thank you so much. Ria Lumagbas. Say present, Ria Lumagbas. Ria on the wall. Ria on the wall. Wow, ang bilis present na present. Congrats, Ria. Yeah. Galing naman. O, si Rachel, may pabulaklak ka pa. Ah. Thank you so much. At i-add natin ang pangalan ni, sino yung dumating? Ayan, si Geraldine. Geraldine Robasano. Ayan, shuffle tayo. Let's move for our the fourth spin and the fourth winner. Pumunta kayo ha, bawal yung absent. Sayang naman. Say present. Miss Marites June, nandito na kayong lahat, GAVarkadz. Okay, mag-alala. Mabilis yung mata ko ngayon. Okay, nandito ka na rin. Jubilin, access. Ay, si Nanay Yolanda, to ko lang pala ng Y. Sorry. Olanda tuloy. Sorry yung malayo yung keyboard. Nanay Yolanda Mirador, ikaw po to. Olanda. Olanda Mirador. Nanay Yolanda Mirador, say present sa FB to. At medyo delayed po sa FB. Nanay Yolanda, say present. Say present, Nanay. Yolanda Mirador, yun, nag-present na. Congrats po. Present yung mga winners, Ay, iba yung napindot. Ayan. Ayan na. Congratulations, Nanay Yolanda. Thank you so much. Ayan. So, sino na yung dadagdag? May dadagdag pa ba? Parang wala na, di ba? May dadagdag pa ba tayong bago? May sinabi ba ako kanina? Tingnan natin. Aha. Okay na, dito na rin si Miss Zamora, Jonathan, dito ka na kompleto. Okay. Thank you daw po sa sponsor. It's a Mamlin na Malaluan GAVarkadz sa ating sponsor. Every third, po yan? Every third. Tuesday, ayan. Kung di third, di fourth. Kapag may pang-tip, pang-fourth. Ayan. Sir, ako po, nandito ka na po, Mami Fe. Ayan. Okay po. Kompleto na po kayo rito. Okay? Okay, shuffle na tayo. Shuffle. This is it, GAVarkadz. This is it, Pansit. Yes, shout out everyone. Ito na. Ang nanalo ay babae, Cheska Garcia. Kaka-virtual lag lang ni Cheska, oh. Cheska, kaka-virtual lag mo lang. Say present ka na. Dalihan mo. Maligayang kaarawan po. Maraming salamat, Catherine Valencia. Salamat sa pag-read. You're welcome po, Mami Peng. Ayan, Cheska. Cheska, see present. Cheska Garcia is present. Congratulations. Wow, binitin pa sabi. Ayan, maraming salamat. At ayan, mag-shuffle tayo. Bago yan, silipin ko. Pang-5 na yon. So, pang-6 na to, GAVarkadz, okay? So, bilang-bilang kayo, So, pang-6 na to. Beer day daw. Walang beer. Hindi ako na inom. Wala na. Wala na beer. Congrats sa mga nanalo. And of course, let us always pray for our sponsors that they may be well blessed. Para naman lagi din tayo may biyaya, di ba? Getting back lang. Tsaka lagi tayong support GAVarkadz sa ating mga shows. Laarni Bayona po. Say present, Laarni Bayona. Parang tag-ano to Olongga po ka ba? Nagkakilala kasi akong Bayona din natin. Laarni Bayona po, say present. Ayan. Roleta, baka naman daw, sabi ni Aling Banji. Happy birthday po, Sir Vic at God page from Mrs. Zamora. Salamat. So much po. Ayan, nandito na ba si Laarni Bayona? Roleta Sakmat. Anak ko, Ilocano na dyan ni Princess Nakarnya. Laarni Bayona, si present po. Baka po matudtod na kayo ni. Ayan, okay, mag-spin tayo. Habang nag-spin, kailangan makapag-present po kayo bago i-announce yung kasunod na winner, okay? Laarni Bayona, say present. Pag na lumabas na po yung next winner, mapo-forfeit na po yung inyong $100, ha? Laarni Bayona. $100. Halos Laarni Bayona, nasan na po kayo? Say present. Wala na. Ito na. May next winner na po, Catherine Valencia. Catherine Valencia, say present. Ayan. Catherine Valencia. So, forfeited na po yung kay Arnie Bayona. It's over the time. Overtime na. So, it's Catherine Valencia already. Where na you, Catherine Valencia? Catherine Valencia. Ayan. Nandito lang to eh. Say present na, Catherine. Catherine Valencia. Nasaan ka na? Nasaan ka na? Ayan. So, mag-ano na tayo. Nandyan lang yung magpe-present. So, pag hindi ka rin nakapag-present, bago, lako, dapat makapagpato. Present na GAVarkadz. Okay, congrats, Catherine. Counted si Catherine. Congrats. The next winner. Apo, present ka na po, Catherine. Next winner is Well Ago. Wow. Direct. Si Well Ago. Well Ago. Go, go, go. Ayan. Well Ago. Go, go, go. Say present. Well Ago. Well Ago. Well. Sana si Wela? Then idagdag natin mamaya si Maria Clara Uda. Ayan, dito na si Wela. Wela, mag-present, hindi puro tawa. Present Ayan, dito na pala yung present sa taas. Sorry naman. Ayan, congratulations. Wela, go! Aha! Ako may dadagdag tayo si Aling Maria Clara. Pwede bang Maria Clara na lang dagdag ko? Maria Clara. Wait lang, titingnan ko lang sa result. Nakapito pa lang tayo, tatanggalin ko sila Arnie dito. Hindi siya counted. Wait lang. Mamaya mag-abono pa ako. Ay, hindi natatanggal. Ay, kalungkot naman. Sige, basta sila Arnie wala. Maria Clara Uda. Okay, Shuffle. Pang-8 winner na po ito, eh. Bagong dating ba? Wala naman. Shout out everyone and thank you so much to Ma'am Malaluan, our mentor from the sponsorship. God bless you, ma'am. May you have many more blessings to come to your family, to your everything. Good health and more happiness. Rainier Bajau. Saan ka na Rainier Bajau? Rainier, say present. Harang, pakiyakap pong mabuti ang harang. Dagdag natin later si Michelle Esmeralda at saka si Lexter Almasco. Ayan. Rainier Bajau, si present. I think sa FB to si Rainier Bajau. Rainier, nasa ka na? Baka naman tulog ka na. Ayan. Rainier, say present, Rainier. Ayan. So, Rainier pag mag-say present ka lang, idadagdag ko na yung mga bago. Tapos, magpapaikot na ako. Rachel Esmeralda. Ay, nakita ko na nag-present na sa FB, tsaka si Lexter Almasco. Okay, congratulations, Lester. Lester. Rainier. Lester talaga. Lester. Kaka-add lang eh. Asan dito rin si Hero. Oh, Hero. Di ka ba pumasok? Hero. Hero Isma. Kababa ng pangalan mo, Hero na. Shuffle! Guys, sinortcut ko lang yung pangalan. Sa tingin ko, last winner na to. Ay, hindi pa. Pangwalo pa lang pala. Dalawa pa. Kaya mga mapapalan. Mananalo. Dalawa pa. Shout out to our 62K viewers. Wala talaga kayo. Babae! Jobel! Ako si Jobel yung mayaman na din dito sa Parapol. Salamat daw everyone from Rainier Bajau. You're welcome, Rainier. Salamat sa ating sponsor, Ma'am Lynn Malaluan. Wow, asawa ko, kasali ka din. Sino? Asawa mo to? Jobel Reynoso. Nasaan na si Jobel? Jobel, bangon. Jobel Reynoso, say present. Dito ka lang kanina. May bagong dating. Ayun, present na po si Jobel. Our 9th winner. Ayan, congratulations. Nandito si yung bago, Mary Grace Pabia. Okay. Naku, Mary Grace, baka mamaya yan, ikaw pa yung nanalo. Okay, Mary Grace Pabia. Mary Grace Pabia. Okay, eto na. Last but not the least, nako! Sino nga ba ang mapalad? Nako! Kaya alis, dadagdagan natin ng 5. Manghingi ako ng pera. So, magra-raffle pa tayo ng 5 GAVarkadz. Kayo masad. Jubilant Samyon. We will add 5 more. Okay? 5 more winners. After ni Jubilant, 5 more winners, GAVarkadz. Okay. Hindi ko nabala yung program management team eh. Mag-isa natin ngayon. So, pinagpapahinga ko muna kanilang mga kaluluwa at kanilang katawan lupa. Andaya Bel, andaya mo Bel. Nasaan na si Jubilin Samyon? Nag-present. Baka nag-present, hindi ko lang nakita. Jubilin Samyon, tulog na? Present. Ayan, congrats. Nasaan na? Pindot ko yung present. Ayan, present. Congratulations. Sige, add natin si... sino na ba yung bagong dating? Ala, nalimutan ko na yung bagong dating eh. Sino ba? May bagong dating kanina eh, nawala sa isip. Wait lang. Wait, nandito na kayong lahat maliban doon. May bagong dating kanina. Bilis naman ang mga comment mo. Mary Grace, nandito ka na. Andaya Bell. Ano ba yun? Andaya Bell. Sige, andaya Bell. Andaya mo Bell. Okay, sige. 5 pa GAVarkadz. Last 5. Okay, andaya Bell. Okay. Ang 11 GAVarkadz. Our 11th winner. Tutok lang para mabilis GAVarkadz. 620 na pala. Imagine. 620 na pala. Ito na mabilisan. Kuya Andy. Andy Aquino. Kuya Andy, yumaman ka na naman. May pang-load ka na naman. Diba? Ang galing ni Lord, no? Hindi pa naubos yung load mo na 7 days. Nandito ka na. Princess na ka, nandito na siya. Oo. Dito na, kanina pa siya nandito. Wait lang tingnan ko. Ayun no, kanina pa dito sa mga na-chat ko sa sarili ko. Nag-present si Kuya Andy. Congrats, our 11th winner. Congrats. Okay, dire-diretso na tayo. Okay, pang 12 na tayo nito. Shuffle. 12 winner. Ampay kasta Caroline. Anong ampay? Apay? Hindi ampay. Kanina po ako, sir. Wala pa po ba nandito ka na, princess. Huwag ka nang sad. Zero, Shivan. Pwede makaabot. Pang 12 pa lang to. Winona Diary, say present. Winona. Pantananan, Winona. Ay, Winona, mag-say present ka na, mag-add lang ako. Nakasabihan ko si Winona, mag-say present. Winona Diaries. Ay, ano ba yun? Ba't Winona pinatype ko? Sino na yung bagong dating? Nawala sa isip ko talay. Ayan, present na si Winona. Ayan, may bagong dating, di ba? Wait lang, ang bagong dating ay si Reyna Flor, Ariola, tsaka si Joy meron na dito eh. Reyna Flor, tsaka Jean Rose. Okay. Reyna Flor, Ariola, and Jean Rose Yubal. Okay. Shuffle, GAVarkadz. Pang 13 na to. 13. Last 3 winners. Pang 13. Shout out to our 65K viewers. Pang 13 na to, GAVarkadz. Lalaki yata. Ako, hindi. Dikit na dikit kay Crisanto, si Kisha Balane. Kisha Balane, alam mo, kaka-comment lang ni Kisha, virtual hug. Kisha, yumayama ka na din sa GAV. Kisha Balane. Rosalie Respicio, nandito na po kayo ha. Ayan, present si Kisha, congrats. GAVarkadz, last 2 na to ha. Last 2 na. Last 2. Check ko nga kung last 2 na nga. O tama, last 2 na to, GAVarkadz. Parang grabe yung gutom ko ngayon. Shower out, Annalyn Gisomito. Sige, may pang last poplar nito. Join kaya ba na? Edgar Jerusalem. Naku, nandito to. Malamang nandyan yan. Hindi nawawala pag natatawa. Panghuli tayo sis, Vincian. Sabi ni Princess na Alam niyo, May 16 ha, huwag kayo mawawala. Alam niyo na yan. May 16 yung ating bonggang show. Ayan. GAVarkadz, congrats to Edgar. Ayan, congratulations. I-add natin si Annalyn Gisomito. Malay niyo sa pang manalo. Annalyn Gisomito. Okay. Let's get it on. Shuffle and last but not the least winner. Ako, si Marites Pacheco. Ba't ngayon ka lang? Sabay mayaman ka. And the last but not the least. Ako, lalaki. Ay, hindi, babae pala. Miss Tek Tek. Miss Tek Tek. Say present sa Facebook, Miss Tek Tek. Shout out to our 65K viewers. Miss Tek Tek, 5. 4. Bilis ng countdown mo, no? 3. Miss Tek Tek, say present. GAVarkadz, gusto ko kayo imbitahan later. 7 p.m. sa ating The Mixed Voices. Miss Tek Tek, say present ka na. Absent yan, sabi nila. Miss Tek Tek, say present ka na. Ayan, say present. Naku, tulog na yata si Miss Tek Tek. Okay, bibigyan kita ng 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, nasa na? 4, 3, 2, 1. Wala na. Nako, forfeited po yung kay Miss Tek Tek. Sorry to say, may isa pa. May last chance para sa lahat. Miss Tek Tek ha, 1 hour na yon. Wala talaga si Miss Tek Tek. Wala. Tagal. Walay. Sabi nila walay. Ako lalaki na naman, Jerry Dakutan. Asawa ni Etilin. Etilin ang asawa mo, nanalo. Si present. Jerry Dakutan. Ako, nakadakot ka na naman. Dakot na dakot, Jerry. Si present, Jerry. Absent daw, sabi ni Ivory. Charot. Si Jerry, nasa FB. Ang galing. Congratulations, Jerry. Nako talaga naman. Congratulations, GAVarkadz. Yan, maraming salamat, Ma'am Lynn. At sa lahat ng winners, congratulations sa inyo lahat. So, Ma'am Lynn, anything you wanted to say to our GAVarkadz before we finally and officially, officially pa. Go ahead, Mama Lynn.
Guys, congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to you being here present in this conversation. And one more time, happy birthday to Survey. So may you have long, happy, healthy, and fulfilled life ahead of you, surrounded by people that you love, and continue to grow and being able to fulfill your greatest and most desire. Guys, I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care. Send me your friend request, and let's get started on living an empowered and effective life. Guys, see you soon. Take care.
Yes, thank you so much, Ma'am Lynn. Thank you daw mula sa ating mga GAVarkadz, sa ating Lifers Group. Thank you so much. Thank you so much and congratulations to all the winners. So thank you so much, GAVarkadz. Ayan, ano bang napipindot ko? God. Thank you, Ma'am Lynn, from Kuya Andy. Ayan, salamat din. Salamat po, Ma'am Lynn. Happy birthday, Sir Gav, from Miss Edna Lupas. At sa lahat, GAVarkadz, thank you so much for all your thank you. For all your support. GAVarkadz, join us later for the Mixed Voices, 7 p.m. Ayan, so maraming salamat, Ma'am Lynn. Samahan natin si Ron, si Rose, si Sai, si Ison, tsaka may isa pa silang kasama, hindi ko pa na-add. Sorry talaga, thank you so much. Ayan, and ito na ang ating pinakabonggang event of the year, ang pinakahintay natin na singing competition. The search is on for the 2021 Pinoy Sensational Stars. It's a worldwide search, the season 5. It's the online edition. Yan ang mga champions natin from the past, season 1, 2, 3, and 4. May kid and teens division. Ngayon meron na po tayong adult division. So maraming salamat. So for more details, nakapin po yung post natin sa GAV Community FB page at sa ating GAVarkadz group on Facebook. And also makikita niyo rin yan sa aking wall. That's already posted, GAVarkadz. So maraming salamat. See you again later, GAVarkadz. And this is your host, Vic Capulong. Maraming salamat direct. John Uliantay TV. Si Atina Alcantara, thank you. Ayan, maraming salamat sa lahat. Shout out still from our 33K viewers. See you. Lipat tayo, GAVarkadz, 7 p.m. So we only have 30 minutes break. Mapapanood po natin yan sa Yantay TV YouTube channel. Dito sa GAV Community FB page and Yantay TV FB page. So maraming salamat. Thank you and we love you all. God bless and bye-bye.